Welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons with Kate. I'm so glad you're here. It's a glorious spring day, and I was walking around my yard and thought today would be a great day to draw daffodils. Let's get started.
Draw along with me. Start at the left-hand side of your page and make a long, slightly curved line down your page and end the line bending slightly to the right. Back at the top of that line, add a small bump to show the rounded tip of your first daffodil leaf. Add another long, curvy line on the other side of the first, ending where the first one does. Make sure the leaf is a little fatter at the bottom than the top. Next, where that line ends, begin a long, straight line upward to begin the stem of your first daffodil. Stop a little above the tip of the leaf. Add another line running along the first, and stop where the other one does at the bottom. Start the second leaf with another long line that curves to the right like the top of a candy cane. Moving my pen slightly to the right, I'll repeat that same long candy cane-like line, connecting both at the end with a little U shape. We'll want to show that this second leaf is flopped over at the top, so let's add a small line across the tip of the leaf to show that it's turned over. Let's add a third leaf that is a bit shorter by drawing a long, skinny U shape that starts and ends in the same place as the other two leaves and first stem. Time for another stem. This stem is slightly behind the two leaves, so let's draw one line close to the leaf and stop where we hit the top of the floppy one. Then we'll continue that line and end in a slight curve to the right. To finish the second stem, let's add a short line next to the other stem line and a small curved line pointing up to show the base of the blossom. Time for petals. We'll start our first petal by drawing a curved line at the top of our stem, followed by another curved line pointing down, making an almond shape. Repeat this shape 2 more times, connecting the lines to one another until you reach the other side of the stem. In the corner made by the first 2 petals, draw a straight line pointing toward the right corner of your page. Repeat this same line in the other corner of your bottom 2 petals. Connect these 2 straight lines with a bumpy, curved line. This completes the trumpet-like center of your daffodil blossom. Our other daffodil needs a blossom. Start with a C shape connecting to the top of the stem. Flip it and repeat this line on the other side. Use the almond shape you drew in the first blossom and connect 3 more petals to the first one. You should have 4 altogether. Starting at the point on the left of the top petal, create a circle of that same bumpy line going all the way around the center of your petals. Repeat another smaller version of this circle on the inside. Add 3 more petals in between the first 4 using the almond shape design again. but make sure they stop at the edges of the first petals. Now, add some lines to define the edges of the blossom. This gives some more detail to our daffodil's petals. Let's show some grass around the base of our flowers by adding zigzag lines moving up and down. You can choose where you add the grass and how much you'd like to include. We'll add a few more detail lines drawn on our leaves up from the bottom and stopping an inch or so before the tip. Let's add some color. I'm choosing colored pencils today and will begin with a sunny yellow for my daffodils blossoms. I'll be moving quickly through this part, so feel free to pause and take your time coloring in your drawing. What coloring tools will you use to fill in your picture? I'm choosing a yellow-orange for the centers of my daffodils. I encourage you to look at the different varieties and shades of white and yellow daffodils. Choose which one you like the best. I chose bright green for my stems and the top of my floppy leaf. I'll use a darker grass green to fill my leaves in and the grass below. Great job! You have your very own springtime daffodils, just like the real ones in my garden.
Thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun. If you like this video, check out my YouTube channel for more. Until next time, happy drawing, and I'll see you soon.